I see a man who would love for the Chiefs to win a football game this weekend and then keep going on.
Ask me the question, which quarterback?
I see a man who is part of Modern Family on ABC. I see a man, an award-winning man. I see a man who's wearing Chiefs gear, head to toe.
This is my tough outfit.
I see Eric Stonestreet here on the Rich Eisen Show.
That's right.
Which quarterback would you like to see win a Super Bowl ring for the first time? That is a Mahomes headband are rocking right now.
That's right. Get to Arrowhead early tomorrow, and you can get one of these.
Apparently, what, the first 50,000 fans come to the game?
That's what we are. I actually forgot I brought it today, and it fell out of my jacket. I'm like, where did these underwear come from? I'm like, oh, no, that's my Mahomes. That's my Mahomes.
All right, how are you feeling
How's
right
it
now?
look? I feel all right. I feel good.
It looks great, by the way.
Thank you.
So
covers up my gaping, receding hairline.
Look, you're preaching to the choir.
Yeah, I got it.
Should I put that on? Let me see what that looks like. Let's see if I have the same head sizes.
This is epic. I think this is a good
that is nice.
Yeah, this is nice.
Put him in,
What do you
coach.
think?
That's really going to keep the hair out of your eyes.
I look like Matt Nagy with a visor on right now.
Why do bald guys wear visors?
Looks good.
Yeah, I got it right now. There he goes. We just split it with Mahomes. What do you think?
It looks good. Look at the T. Kelsey back there, baby.
Travis
giving you
Kelce.
notes.
When you say you feel good, I've been noticing on your Instagram account at Eric Stonestreet, just like your Twitter account, that you are is it Saturday yet? How many more nights of sleep is required?
Yeah, I'm excited. Look, but you know me. You know me. I come into the season, every season, this excited, as excited as I am right now. This year, the difference is it's been justified the whole season. I keep getting more and more excited, so I'm excited. I mean, I'm a football fan. I'm a Chiefs fan, so I'm excited, and I feel good.
Now, when you say you feel like it's legitimate compared to the Alex Smith years, compared to Trent Green years, I mean, like, what are you talking about here?
You know, I said on your other show, this is a different feeling that I have. I literally said to you, I feel like when it's 3rd and 8, I feel like we have a chance to pick it up. When I never have necessarily felt that confident. That day against the Ravens, it's 4th and whatever, and Mahomes comes across the field, finds Tyreek Hill for 48 yards. It happened in that moment.
Yeah, against the Ravens.
I never gave. I don't feel the feeling of needing to give up like I have in the past. But I also am measured.
Exhale.
I also know that we're going to be lined up against professional athletes, and we have to win. We have to win the battles.
Yeah, the Colts too, right? I mean,
I get it.
Once upon a time, 1-5.
Yeah.
Now 11-6.
Andrew Luck is a good quarterback.
I know.
39 touchdowns, not 50.
Is this the team, like, if you could have chosen out of the wild card weekend?
I think we match up really well against the Colts, I think, for a couple reasons.
Okay.
One,
yes,
our pass rush is very underappreciated in the national dialogue and conversation. I know their offensive line's great, but that seems to be, what the topic of conversation is. Quentin Nelson is great. He's going to meet Chris Jones tomorrow. See how that goes. He may win. He may not. They're not going to win every battle, every one of them. So I think our pass rush is not being talked about enough to get to Andrew Luck. And then the other thing that I don't think is being really talked about that much is how they're going to stop us from scoring 48 points. If we win tomorrow for a full cleanse of everything, the Patriots need to come to Arrowhead. And we need to beat the Patriots.
What do you mean by full cleanse?
Just
what do you mean by that?
Let the past be the past and move forward into this new era for the Chiefs. It has nothing to do with the Patriots. It has everything to do with us. But I'm excited about either of those matchups. I think the Chargers, came into Arrowhead and they beat us. I mean, there's no doubt. But I don't think that will happen twice.
And then, of course, it would be a rematch of the Sunday night game where the Patriots would be, however, in your house.
Yeah. They're beat up. I mean...
I am just not buying in to the Patriots they're not the same team. And I
You're
know
not buying into it.
I'm not. I know that Gronk is a shadow of his former self.
I'm getting nervous just talking about them.
I know that. I know. You're breaking out just talking about it. Gronk is a shadow of his former self. I understand that. And who was it? Was it Charles or Kurt wondering where the defensive playmaker? It was Charles Davis in hour one, wondering where the defensive playmaker is for the Patriots. That person doesn't really exist. And I'm like, those people never exist until they become one.
Yeah,
that's the way it works with New England.
The playmaker on the defense for the Patriots has always been Bill Belichick. He puts people in positions to succeed and shut down things. Like he does it. Like he's a defensive genius. So
and Brady is still, I know he's a 41-year-old diminished return, supposedly Brady, but I don't buy it.
I think the key on defense, Dante Hightower didn't play in last year's playoffs. You kind of saw that in the Super Bowl, just gave up lots of running yards, receiving yards, points, whatever. He's back.
So he's the playmaker.
I think he's the playmaker on D. Stephon Gilmore was first-team All-Pro this year in the secondary. Of course, the McCourty brothers are back there.
And there's always, again, the Foxborough stuff.
Stuff happens.
The pre-snap penalty where you either screw yourself over when you're going for it on fourth and short, now you got to punt, or the offsides penalty that makes it third and long to third and manageable for Brady, or the free play you give Brady, or
the headsets go out.
Well, I mean, you could. I know there's always there's that mentality that Foxborough has the ghosts, but I'm not buying in any of that.
No. Wind in that direction of the White House.
I'm buying the fact that there's always a team that does 1, 2, 3 foot shooting moments that costs them, and you've got to have a clean sheet going in and out.
Right. You can't make mistakes against them. It's like an MMA match. It's like you're in there battling a guy who's two guys that are completely qualified to choke each other out at any given moment, right? But what gets a guy choked out isn't necessarily the other guy. It's you making a mistake that creates the window to be. Did I kind of look like I could choke somebody out?
It did look like you're making a nice choke move right there. It did. It did seem that way.
So that's you got to treat the Patriots like they're always going to make the right move.
Right. And then I guess the headset is the version of the friend of Stipe Miocic jumping over the top of the octagon to just start creating mayhem that you don't expect.
Right.
But
is that an appropriate analogy as well?
It's fine. That works.
We just got to beat the Colts, and then I'll take obviously either one, and I feel I do.
Right.
I just feel confident. I feel like we can do it.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.